I've wanted to learn the violin for ages, and I finally bought one from Artist Guitars. It was second hand and worth about $110. Now, I've never held a violin before, so I thought I'd get a somewhat cheap one just to practice with and see how we go. So today we're going to be unboxing and setting up the Artist SVN 44 violin. So the violin comes in its own case. In this top compartment here, we've got room for 2 bows and this little clip that twists to keep the bows nice and secure. When we lift off this top bit, we have the violin, which is strapped in with these 2 Velcro straps. Over here we've got the shoulder rest and a little compartment over here for stuff like spare strings, your rosin, and this is where the bridge is. So unfortunately my violin came with 2 broken strings, and I emailed Artist Guitars and they sent me a new pair. So now I'm going to restring the violin. An important thing to note is that you need to be pushing in the tuning pegs as you loosen or tighten up the strings, because they are not connected to the wood. They're just kind of free in between these 2 holes on either side of this head. When it comes to restringing a violin, I've heard that it's easiest to start with the 2 strings in the middle, and it's better to begin with the A. The strings are numbered 1 to 4, 1 being your thinnest strings, the one running along here. 2 is the one in the middle, which we're going to start with, then 3 and 4. The string that we're starting with is going to be connected to this tuning peg here. So there's a little hole that the string will fit through, and once you get the string through that hole, you can start by winding it up just a couple of times to get it started. And you're going to want to put the string as close to the tuning peg as you can, and you're then going to connect it into here by just sliding in this bit of metal and allowing it to go under these fine tuners here. Then you get it a little bit tighter and you can add on this. This is what the strings will sit in. There's little slits on this top bit here. This side has got a little bit of a steeper drop, and it's supposed to be on the 2 thinner strings. So if you find these 2 notches out of the F holes, you line the bridge up with them, then you just pull it up and get it straight, and the idea is that the strings are what keep this down. And there we go, all 4 strings are on. Now I'm going to roughly tune them up so that they can get used to being stretched out and loosen up a little bit. I'm going to use the Guitar Tuner app because I've had it for years. While I let the strings set, I'm going to look at the bow. So I'm going to use this knob here to tighten up the hairs, which at the moment should be a sort of yellowy color. Now the thing that you're looking for is to make sure that there's still a bow in it. Now we can add the rosin. You may need to get a couple of notches in there using a knife or something like that to allow the hairs to catch. If it's a new bow like this one, I might have to do this 15, 20 odd times. You just want to have to go up and down, get a decent amount on the bottom and top tips, and you just work the rosin into the hairs, and the hair should now have more of a white color. Something that I found which was very interesting about the violin and very clever is that these 4 knobs here are fine tuners. So you use your tuning pegs to get in the realm of the right note, and after you've gotten it pretty close, you can then use these fine tuners and tighten it up or loosen it depending on if you need to go up or down in pitch. And this is how you get a precise tuning. Like I said in the intro, I have never actually played violin. I haven't learnt the instrument, and the only playing that I've ever done is a little joke video that I made where I purposely tried to play this as poorly as possible and play really out of tune Smoke on the Water, because being a guitarist, it was the first thing I ever learnt. So the best I can give you is some really poor open string playing. Start with the thicker string. And I've only used this top and bottom string, so I've never played these 2 in the middle. And then the final string. That's cool. It's actually a really good little violin. It's got good build quality, great sound, especially for the price. It's also got an added bonus of being a confidence booster, because I'll be playing it, it will sound horrible, exactly how you'd expect the first time player to sound. I'll get frustrated, think I'm the worst musician ever, throw it away, pick up a guitar, play pentatonic scale, and just go, I am the best musician to walk the earth. But that's it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'm going to be doing a learning the violin in 1 week challenge. And after that, I'll be doing a month-long, maybe 6-month, year-long progression of how my skill level increases with the violin. Hopefully I'll be able to start adding string sections to my music. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope to catch you in the next video.